Good morning.
Good morning.
I already cracked mine. It's hot, so we're gonna do this inside. We just turned the AC off because it's loud.
Yeah. Well, so you guys can hear us.
Yeah.
And all the other videos and stuff where we're sitting here.
You can't hear it.
Well, no. All the comments are saying how we look like little kids.
Yeah. I mean, we are kind of like hunched, but yeah, it is.
Yeah, we need to work on our posture.
It is a little tall, I guess. I mean, worst case scenario you do is cut these poles down, but try to get as much done as we can. This heat is killing our cameras. Both our cameras.
Yeah, even the GoPro. I was out for 10-15 minutes
and it would shut off.
Yeah. So it kind of makes the job hard.
Yeah, very hard. And so I went through comments on the Crocker video, and I didn't think about it, but the electrical cord probably needs to be a lot thicker to run the compressor. Like, it did the tools and everything fine. The only thing is like sometimes the compressor would kick on and be fine, like normal, and sometimes it wouldn't. So I don't know if it has something to do with like the generator's not really pumping out the same amount.
Yeah.
But maybe have to get another thicker extension cord, and then it's getting hotter in here. That's what I expected.
Yeah, it is. It's I mean, this heat, I feel like this is all we've been talking about, but it truly, it gets worse and worse too. It's I swear this is not a normal summer. I do not remember it being like this. I don't know if it's because we're out here, not next to like water, a body of water.
You're talking about the off-grid property?
Yeah, or just in general, or the fact that I couldn't just like go back in a house, cool down with the AC, or anything like that.
Yeah, I mean it's definitely hot. Someone commented, was like, "Why are you complaining? You could be in Arizona where it's 3 digits," and I was like, "It was 100."
Yeah.
And it feels like 115 outside. It's definitely it's hot, and we will complain about it because it's our life.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's complaining, but also, I mean, this is about our life.
Yeah, we're just literally telling y'all how we feel in the moment.
It's about our life, and then it's how the heat really does push us back.
Yeah. It would be different too if, like, building wise, if we don't make a living off of showing you guys us building.
Yeah.
It'd be a lot different. It takes a lot longer to build because you have to set up shots and this and that. If we're able to just go out and build, it'd be a little bit different. I'm just not going to go do all the work and not show you. The whole point of this is to show you guys the build, and we'll get it done. It may take a little longer than we want or whatever, but it'll get done, and it's just a part of it. I mean, really and truly, to like keeping it honest and real about how hot it is and stuff. If any of you guys want to do this next summer or whatever, you know what I mean? Like, definitely recommend building your house, when it's colder.
Yeah. Kind of starting like maybe like fall, spring.
Yeah. But I mean, I don't know which one I hate more, the cold or the heat. Probably the cold.
You already know my answer.
Yeah. But I don't know. We're just trying to keep it as real as possible and stuff. There were a lot of comments that are like, "Oh, now you got a camper. Oh, this or that or whatever." We've earned it, guys. We have paid our dues, and I've done it long enough.
I was about to say, especially you.
Yeah. I have suffered and suffered. I've lived in a $20 tent. I've lived in a canvas tent. I've lived in
a $20 tent.
Yeah, and I've lived.
Was it from Target?
Walmart.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. She thinks she's funny.
I know.
Never heard that story before. But a lot of people are just like, oh, this and that. The most of y'all, truly get it and stuff. But anyone that complains, like, they're just not doing it themselves. So. I mean, that goes without saying and stuff.
I love reading the comments too that people are like, my husband and I, we built our house and doing this, like just kind of reading So, I don't know what I'm trying to say. It's just
People
cool.
relate.
Yeah, people relating, and I mean, that's probably why you guys watch us too.
Yeah. I was at Walmart and I was getting ready to go to the checkout, and I just got off the phone with you at the time, and an older gentleman came up, and a mature gentleman, not older, came up, and he kind of like looked, and you like.
You can always tell
When someone like almost double glances you,
yeah,
we're not really from here, so it's not like random people know us.
Yeah, I'm saying I feel like anytime we've been kind of stopped or whatever,
you kind of you feel it.
Yeah, you know.
And so he came up. He's like, my wife watches you all the time, never misses a video. So Nancy, shout out to you. Your husband was a great guy.
What's up, Nancy?
I forgot where I was going with that.
Your mom's looking good today.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know where I was going with that, so we just going but yeah, went to Walmart to get some stuff because, as you guys know, we butchered some birds, some chickens.
Yeah.
And it was just time. Some of them were definitely bigger than others, and
I feel like it's more.
Why flickering?
Something's wrong.
It's making fun of my eyes. But I butchered the majority of them. We didn't have a whole lot, so it really wasn't that big of a issue. But the heat, one, I didn't want to be sitting out there butchering them in the dead of the day to where it's just getting hot before I can get them in the cooler and stuff. So I'll probably finish the rest of them up later. Got that barbecuing. I just think there's nothing better than just like straight from your property meat. You get to barbecue, eat. I mean, full cycle.
It's wild with those chickens. I saw this on the Crocker live video. There we go. It's like the first thing.
It's flickering.
Yeah, first thing that we've really. I mean, we've had the eggs and stuff like that, but grown here and everything, we're just from ranch to table situation. So I'm pretty excited about it.
Yeah, I mean, it's cool.
You did the hard work though. I got back from work and I slept, and then even though I wouldn't do the killing, but Jason did everything.
The
Cleaned
butchering of it,
and did all that.
Which I don't mind. But I know that we have food. You know what I mean? And
I just think it's awesome.
It's crazy to think though that like it took us 2 months to put a couple birds in the freezer.
That is wild.
Yeah, but it's like
instead of just going to the store.
Yeah.
Just right there. And then this is what I love about it the most is one is we gave them like a humane life.
Oh, very much so.
Right, instead of the massive packed in, all that.
Oh, they had free range. Like, they were going around eating bugs. Yeah, all that stuff.
That makes me feel a lot better whenever I eat the meat and just, like, knowing that they had a good life. And nothing that shouldn't be in them was pumped in them. Exactly. They're good. And it's a good feeling to know that we, our first step to self-reliance out here and stuff. And we got a whole lot of another batch of chickens. We got a whole bunch of them, which will be dual purpose and stuff. And that's just one of those things. And you let them hatch out. You know what I mean? You get their eggs, you hatch them out, you get more and more and more. We'll be the same with like rabbits and pigs and all that. So yeah, we're gonna get to the point where we're gonna get a cow, and this is just the first step. And it does suck spending all the time butchering and stuff. But to be able to stock your freezer and have food for 6 months, a year, whatever it may be, because you're not going to eat the same thing every day, that's huge. And then this year we didn't really grow vegetables to have stocked up or canned or anything like that. But it was just a kind of an experiment type thing, And then our garden, I mean, it's doing good, but something's eating the stuff down.
I think it's the chickens. The free range, other chickens we got.
The Shoot Bang Chicken Gang.
Yeah, they be nibbling on that garden.
Yeah.
But it's all good. So pretty much our first step, our first time out here. You know,
my first time ever.
Yeah, doing it. So I mean, I've never really raised just straight me birds. I've always just had just like chickens.
Yeah.
So this was my first thing, and I don't think it could have been any easier. Yeah. Chickens are the easiest freaking thing if you get them at the right time of the year. We did deal with the floods and rain and stuff like that where we had to bring them in.
Yeah.
But other than that, I mean, just the easiest food source there is.
And I love chicken.
Yeah, you can't go wrong.
I like throw it on the pit. Y'all got me saying pit now. I always just called it the Weber.
That's the brand.
I know, but it's a Weber.
We need to get a good smoker.
We do have a smoker, but
we'd have to run off the generator.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I get like a true smoker where you like are feeding it stuff.
Yeah.
Is that a thing?
Yeah. That's
like
the real thing.
The OG.
Yeah.
That's what we need to do.
Come on, City Slicker.
I'm not a barbecuer.
Yeah. But yeah, it feels good. Self-reliance, getting our stuff together. It feels good to have a camper that we can get in, even though we turned the AC off to do this video so you can hear it.
Yeah.
I finally feel like we're getting to the point where we could be comfortable. And I have suffered for years. Then I met you. We suffered together.
More, meeting me.
And that's just the relationship. And then, but no, we're gonna end the video. But at this point, to see if you guys made it to the end, I'm very curious what you guys would think with the tiny house build. If we didn't meet our goal that we had set, if we took our time, just stayed comfortable, didn't overdo it in the heat and all that stuff. I'm curious what you guys would think if we didn't meet our goal. Yeah. Would you guys feel a little disappointed that we weren't able to reach our goal, or you're like, I don't care as long as you're comfortable?
Be truthful.
Yeah, so
we're gonna... truthful. Well, I know a lot of people will be like, we can't be truthful because you guys will get on to us. No.
No.
So be truthful.
Yeah, just be truthful, and yeah, hopefully you guys have an awesome day. It's freaking hot outside, but we're still gonna do the thing, and we got a lot of chicken to eat.
I was gonna say, let's eat some chicken, baby.
Let's eat some chicken.